Alright guys, so after about a week and a half of troubleshooting the V3, you guys saw what happened last time. We were just cruising after the race. The car was good, it ran good during the runs, but we were headed back to the meetup spot and all of a sudden it just started missing nasty. Right away assumed it's either the flex fuel sensor not reading or plugs or something, but it was missing bad. So we brought it back to the shop, we started troubleshooting it. I mean, electrical, everything. We couldn't find it up until yesterday. We put it back together after so many times, but we left out one of the vacuum lines that goes to the blower on accident. It turned out to be a blessing because that hose was sitting, it wasn't connected, so we were able to see fuel coming out of that vacuum hose.
¿Está abierta la válvula principal? No está abierta.
So what happened is, this car has a mechanical pump, which is like a high pressure fuel pump. And depending on what you're commanding and whatnot, it's pulsing. And you get a rattle on the fuel lines that go from the pump to the back of the car. So I get like a rattle on the rocker panels or wherever you're running those lines through. And I put that fuel damper so I can lessen the rattle. And it worked. It was working, it lessened it. I mean, I could barely hear it, but that thing took a shit. Somehow it took a shit and it was letting fuel back feed through the vacuum port going into the blower on the passenger side, and it was flooding all those passenger cylinders. So that was the issue the whole time. I mean, we changed injectors, pumps, I mean, everything, you name it. We checked harness, wiring, all that stuff, but it ended up being something not even related. Pretty much the internals of that damper took a shit and it was letting fuel backfeed into the blower. Well, we got rid of it and now it's idling fine. So what we're doing right now is we're changing the oil because there was some fuel in the oil. So we already changed it once and we put new oil in it right now. We're fixing to drain, we're draining it again right now. Another good thing is that while we were troubleshooting this fuel issue, I was looking at the port injection log and I saw that one of the injectors was kind of making a false connection. So it was kind of on and off kind of deal. So we're gonna address that too after we rewire that and make sure that it's making a good connection. And we're gonna go out there and make a little pool and make sure that everything is good. But that's where we're at right now on the V3. We're trying to get it back on the road so we can get back to working, handling business. We got a lot of call outs pending against the V3. That's where we're at right now. Let's go.
Spill oil in my life. Except right now.
Oh!
What the fuck?
Well. Hey, I ain't never spilled oil in my life.
That was funny.
No, that's fucked up.
That's fucked up.
Yeah,
It's gonna spill shitloads on the header.
One of the port injectors had like a faulty connection, so I tried to fix it or whatever, it's not working, so we're changing the whole pigtail. Don't let anybody tell you that they love doing electrical work. I like it, but I get tired of it quick. It's frustrating, especially if you're troubleshooting electrical issues. But I mean, I don't mind wiring, doing shit here and there. Moment of the truth, we're fixing to find out if me changing that pigtail is going to help make a good connection to the injector. If it does, we're good to go. It's not working, so it's still wiring. So that didn't work, guys. We put the new pigtail, but it wasn't anything on the pins or nothing, so it's going to be something inside here, which we got to open it up and rewire it. no jala eso, hacer el injector. Ahí está. Let me move it, yeah. Alright. That's that, guys. We fixed that faulty connection. It was actually like in the wire, right? It was in between the wire, so we had to cut back some and rewire, but it's good now. Well, guys, I think it's only right to go make a fucking pool. Let's go. Guys, so like I mentioned earlier, it's the moment of the truth. We're about to go make a little pool. Just a little something to make sure everything looks good on the log and all that. Really happy that the car's up and running again, man. It was kicking our ass. Troubleshooting some stupid thing, man. And it's always the most stupidest thing causing a problem. And you won't even think about it. But we figured it out, and now it's back and running good. We can continue taking call out, so I'm happy. Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah. We're back in business, baby. Stay tuned for those that are waiting for me to get back on. We're back. Guys, so a little bit of change of plans. We're gonna head out Thursday to test the Foxbody, but because of the rain they're anticipating, they moved the testing to today, Wednesday. So hooked up the trailer, we're making sure everything's good. We're loading up the things we're gonna need. We're gonna head over there at midnight. That's where the Foxbody's at. We're gonna head over there, load it up, strap it down, and head out to HMP, get some testing done. If everything goes well, Saturday should be a good time. We're gonna enter the H-Town hitters class, I believe. So yeah, that's what we're doing right now. Back on the road. Guys, so we're headed out to Midnight Performance. That's where the Foxbody's at. They were finishing up on some wiring on the shifter and the steering wheel I got for it. So everything last minute per usual, but we're making it happen. So we're headed out to Midnight right now, load up the car, and go to HMP to test. Let's go. Guys, so we're here. That small ass road, this thing doesn't turn a lot. It's a shit show, man. Plus I came in through my blind side. You don't ever do that, but I kind of knew what I was getting into. Let's go see the Foxbody. I was blocking them.
comiendo unos tacos de tripita, bien doraditos, picositos con su salsita. I'm driving and eating. I'm used to it, but gotta eat right now so that when we pull up to the track, we get down to business right away. Hello.
I flip it over. It's $30.
Yes, ma'am. There you go.
Wow, that is a big rig to be driving.
It is. Thank you.
Thank you.
Guys, so we're here at H&P. Of course, our luck is drizzling. I think it's just a cloud going over us, so hopefully it'll go away and we can get to run. That'll dry up the track if it gets wet, so we'll see what happens. We're about ready to, well, I gotta set the bias on the brakes on the car and make sure that everything works. Again, this is the first time since it's been back after that wreck, so it's my first time getting back in it too, so I hope everything goes good and we can test and be ready for Saturday. Let's go.
Adidas. This is a jumpsuit to go play soccer and shit.
Cordero.
Circle track. We were gonna try out the buttons and Manuel's bitch ass didn't connect the line lock. So yeah, so we went out to the circle track to try out the buttons on the steering wheel. I was gonna try out the line lock so I can do burnout, but it's not activating, so we're gonna switch the button, put it somewhere else. Like I said, we're out here for the same reason, to test it, test everything.
Give it the power?
You were on the brakes hard too, huh? That bitch kicks that hard and you were on the brakes when you were bucking Yeah. And it pops. Ahí está. Great. Well, guys, things aren't going as planned per usual. Actually, I guess you can say they were planned because I kind of figured it wasn't going to go smooth. So, but yeah, we're trying to get the bugs out. It's a whole new setup again.
after the wreck. We did a lot of upgrades here and there. But right now, Manuel and Boyd, they went to make their first shakedown pass before it gets even later. And then we're gonna mess more with my car. But I mean, I'm not even mad. I mean, I'm ready. I'm excited that we're messing with it. If I have to do a track run on another day, if I don't make the event on Saturday, I'm all right with it. I'll still be out there with my boys, showing some support, you know, how we do it. So that's that right now. Let's see how the rest of the night goes. Well guys, there you have it. I just made the first shakedown pass. It did not shift, but it took off. So I had to let off, but we're getting there. That's why we're testing.
You know the run?
Woo! right, guys, so you saw that shit, wanted to pop a wheelie. That bitch was turned up a little bit too much. Two-step and all that, so. Even on the,
What happened?
turned it up a little bit too much. So, you know, got a little spicy right there at the hole, but it's all
How
right.
did it go or what?
I mean, it was gonna keep going. It was just at the, so I was like, no, I'm not fixing it. He turned it up. So because he turned it up, the bump was too aggressive. So I backed up again and I pushed on the brakes and bumped in, and that's how I got it to work, but it's too aggressive. Yeah. So we gotta turn down the bump. We gotta mess with a lot of things, but yeah, that's what we need to do. But I think I told you that though, right? Do a rental, and yeah, I think I told him that.
Nah, but this is for you to fucking, yeah.
It's good. So it is what it is. We came out here. At least both of those cars are running pretty damn good, so they still got a chance
Shit,
Saturday.
I almost crashed.
Huh? You didn't? He almost crashed.
I locked all 4 of them up and that bitch went.
Oh yeah, that's driver error though. But we're gonna come back another day. Yeah, we're gonna come back. We're gonna do a rental. I think it's the best way. I just really did want to get the bugs out, make a pass, turn down, and we did. But man, y'all saw it. Y'all see from the videos how it popped the wheelie and was already going towards the wall. So, but what you didn't pull the chute first? You forgot, huh? You ain't do shit because you wouldn't be quiet. Cause the last motherfucker to stay quiet.
I went faster than you though.
You didn't pop a wheelie like me though.
I did.
Let me see.
You don't smoke though?
Hombre, esa güey iba por la pared eso. Well guys, that wraps it up for this video. We didn't get to make another pass. Also, I didn't really want to do another pass because we need to find out the rear end. I mean, popped the wheelie and it was pulling towards the wall, so I had no control. The wheels were up in the air. I mean, it's fine if it would have popped the wheelie but went straight, but it went to the right, so I had to let off. We're just gonna look into it, see why it did that, make some adjustments, and come back again. Like I said, I think I'm gonna do a rental. Take my time, go slow, work on the 60, all that stuff. But we came out here since my boys were out here too, so fuck it. We got a couple hits, and it is what it is. I feel good. The car's crazy, man. It's wild. I made some changes since last time, and they're working. So that's it for this video. Comment, like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. I'll catch you on the next one. Let's go.